Mexico is not only one of the most dangerous countries to work as a journalist. Mexico is really leaning towards an authoritarian rule that goes against any basic human right.
In the northern Mexican state of Sonora, independent journalist Jesus Ibarra explains what it means to report in one of the world's deadliest countries for journalists.
I choose my own topics and I focus on everything that has to do with corruption, transparency, accountability, and things that affect environment and the rights of local people. Sometimes you become a fighter of freedom of speech because we are so vulnerable and we are exposed to a lot of risks, and most of them are not only from money sources, political actors that threaten you because of your work, because you give people in need a platform to speak up the truth and show how a corrupt government affects their life, sometimes forever. To this day, I can tell you that I never have been threatened by an official government or authority, but the risk is always there. And the fact that nowadays in Mexico we have government that leans towards authoritarianism makes journalism a very dangerous business.
In 2025, Mexico saw its most dangerous year for journalists in the previous 3 years, with 9 in total being killed. It is within this context that questions surrounding protection mechanisms and their limits come into focus.
The federal protection mechanism for journalism doesn't work as it's supposed to be, and most of the components of the mechanism are reactive. It works once the victim is being threatened or injured, or sadly, deceased. Federal government needs to help local government to write laws that create a body that doesn't depend on government, a body that has the component of proximity to help in a faster way journalists and their families that are in some sort of risk. But also, if we depend only in a local protection mechanism, it will not be enough, sadly. What we need is more international collaboration with organizations like Forbidden Stories.
This organisation created the Safe Box Network, which allows journalists across the globe to securely store sensitive information, so if they are imprisoned, abducted or killed for their reporting, others across the network can pick up the investigation and ensure the story is still told.
I believe independent journalism is a way that has the potential to make other people's life better. Even if it's just a little is better than nothing.